This is the LG K7 in 2021, and we're going to be taking a look at it.
So let's get one thing out the way. Not everybody is going to like the design or the function or maybe even the brand of this device. But this is just to see if you could maybe buy one of these, depending on the kind of situation that you're in.
So let's start with the outside of the phone. The device, in my opinion, has a really pretty design and a really nice feel in the hand. It's very tall, it's a very slender phone, very thin, very light, but not very cheap feeling. It is made of plastic, but it is not on the front. And the front screen is made out of, it has a 2D arced glass design, which makes it buttery smooth when you swipe on it. Now, the device has Snapdragon 210 processor, which keeps it fast and snappy, which is kind of surprising to be how fast it actually still is. And it also has a 480x854 resolution on the screen. Now, it does have only 161 pixels per inch, which is, let's be honest, not very good. The screen is not very sharp, and if you stare at it from like this far, you will begin to see pixels. It is a pretty bright LCD screen. It has a max brightness of 444 nits, and it is pretty readable out in the day. It is an LCD, but the colors are kind of good, and the colors do look very vibrant and very colorful. So as I said once before, that Snapdragon 210 processor is keeping this thing very fast and very smooth. Scrolling through the home screen is no problem at all on this very smooth feeling display, because I don't know what coding LG used, but I love it. It just makes you want to swipe and just do, everything just feels more smooth when you're doing it on this phone. And it performs very well. There's barely any lag, and when there is lag, it's probably because you're doing something that requires a lot of processing power. And because of the age, this phone doesn't have quite enough processing power to do very high power gains. But it does have enough processing power to do simple things like play this Android Easter egg, for example. And it does it perfectly with barely any lag, and yeah. Now, this shot here is zoomed in all the way onto the screen, and you could actually begin to see pixels. This is what I was talking about, how bad the pixel density of the screen actually was, as you can clearly see. Now, the camera of the phone is a little bit disappointing because the camera is only 5 megapixels, and well, to call it bad would be a compliment. The photos are pretty rough. They're not that bad. They are actually kind of vibrant color, but when you first take the picture, it's just kind of like gray. It doesn't look very good. And the battery of this phone, it has a removable back cover that reveals a 2045 milliamp hour battery, which sounds bad, but the battery life isn't actually that bad. It's pretty average. It lasts me about 5 hours on a full day, and usually by the end of the evening, I have to start charging it, but the removable back cover is really helpful. And let's use this time to look at the hardware. So on the bottom, we have that micro USB, that headphone jack, and a microphone hole. On the side, we have that little thing you can shove your fingernail to remove the back cover. On the top, we have another microphone hole and nothing else. On the other side, we have nothing. It's smooth. And then, of course, we have the front of the phone with a proximity sensor and a 5 megapixel front-facing camera with the LG logo. And on the back, we have that 5 megapixel camera, volume up, volume down button, power button, flash, LG logo, and the speaker unit. Now, speaking of speakers, how are the speakers? Well, listen to this test and let me know what you think. Speaker test on the LG K7. If you're listening to this is a speaker test for the review coming soon. And yeah, so just so you know, the speaker, which is down here, doesn't sound very loud. It isn't very tinny. It's kind of a deep sound, but it's not as loud as I was hoping it would be. But I feel like it's pretty sufficient. You can definitely hear what you want to hear, and if you're watching the video, you will definitely be able to hear it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. So yeah, I feel like the speakers are not great, they're not grand, they're fine, and it's a pretty okay experience. And just really quick to mention, the vibration motor is very soft and very satisfying, and it's a pretty good vibration motor for the price, to be honest. Now, LG software skin over this LG UI is kind of heavy. It kind of makes the device a little bit laggier than it definitely could be, but it's pretty cool because every action that you take has a really satisfying vibration and animation. Now, yeah, that's basically the entire device said and done. If you like what you see, please leave a like and comment down below, would you buy this device? Now, I wouldn't really recommend this device as much as you think I would. Regardless of how positive this review sounded, I really would recommend an outdated device that at its time was also pretty far back in technology. But if you are looking for a really light device to use, really just to do calls and just to text every once in a while, then I 100% recommend this for you. If you're buying this for an elderly relative or anything like that, I would also recommend it. But even if you're buying it for your kid, I would recommend that as well. But if you're buying it for yourself and you use your phone every day to do, well, normal tasks and use it for very heavy usage, then I definitely would not recommend it. You can get better phones for a cheaper price. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.